We are awaiting a ruling in an Ivy League showdown in Boston. Harvard University accusing the Trump administration of illegally freezing more than $2 billion in federal funding after refusing to agree to a list of demands they claim would violate their First Amendment rights. Let's give you a live look. This is the federal courthouse in Boston. Outside, protesters gathering in support of the university, while inside, federal judge Allison Burroughs heard today's arguments. The judge noting she is both Jewish and a Harvard alum and can see the argument from all angles, but still calling the matter in court today, quote, mind-boggling, pressing the Trump administration for evidence to support their claims that Harvard is not taking the necessary steps to combat anti-Semitism on campus. And moments ago, the president taking to Truth Social, calling the judge a, quote, total disaster, vowing to appeal and win if she rules in favor of Harvard. NewsNation's Rich McHugh is live for us there outside of the courthouse. And Rich, both sides have rested their case, but the judge really pressed the DOJ today on its anti-Semitic claim, asking why they have not gone lab by lab, grant by grant, to prove whether this research really is anti-Semitic.
That's right, Nichole. So court is in recess. The judge, I should say, spoke to the courtroom and said, look, I understand this case as both a Harvard alum and as someone who is Jewish. So she said that to sort of set the table. But judging from President Trump's post on Truth Social, he's anticipating that this is not going to ultimately go his way. Court is in recess. We are waiting for the ruling, which could come today or it could come tomorrow. But just to reset, this whole thing goes back months when the Trump administration basically told Harvard, sent a list of demands that they did not do enough to stop anti-Semitism on their campus, and sent them a list of demands. They denied that. The president came out and said, the president of Harvard came out and said, no, we're going to file suit. Today in court, Harvard argued it has a First Amendment right not to be categorically banned from grants. This is a blatant violation of First Amendment and a lack of due process. The attorney said, this is Alice in Wonderland, sentence first, procedures later. The Trump administration argued Harvard violated its contract with the federal government. They did not follow the government's request to use all available tools to combat anti-Semitism, and that their main point was that it should be held in Court of Federal Claims in California because it's a contract dispute. Now, it's worth noting that Trump had earlier hinted that his administration was in negotiations with Harvard and there might be a settlement. Obviously, that never materialized. And now we're in this position where we wait for this judge to issue a ruling. It could be a complete ruling. It could come today. It could come tomorrow. We just don't know. But again, President Trump saying in Truth Social, he's going to appeal immediately. So it sounds like he's anticipating that this is not going to go the way of the Trump administration, Nichole.
All right. Well, we know you are covering it all. You'll let us know when that ruling does come down. All right. Rich McHugh, live for us there in Boston. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.